Dreamscape presents When Islam is Not a Religion, Inside America's Fight for Religious Freedom by Asma Uddin. Narrated by Soneela Nankani. Introduction. On President's Day 2019, I was invited to speak at the Museum of the Bible in Washington, D.C., about our Founding Fathers' commitment to religious liberty for all. Part of a diverse panel, I was the Muslim speaker alongside the Jewish and Christian voices. The others spoke of George Washington. I focused on Thomas Jefferson. In the founding era debates, there were two rival conceptions of the nation's identity, I said. Preserving the Protestant status quo, or guaranteeing individual rights regardless of religion. The founders chose the latter. Jefferson in particular wanted to study other cultures and learn from their successes and failures. He made it a point to purchase a Quran, which he owned because it helped him better advocate for the acceptance and enfranchisement of Muslims in America. Jefferson didn't know of any Muslims living in the U.S. during his time, though recent research has revealed that almost 20% of the slaves in America were Muslims. But he still explicitly considered the rights of potential Muslim inhabitants of the nation. In fact, as scholar Denise Spellberg has noted, when the future imagined Muslims figured into the founders' debates, they served as a sort of litmus test or indicator of what America was meant to be. If you consider that anti-Muslim stereotypes at the time were entrenched and widespread, I said, it's truly startling that Jefferson and others were able to move past them and imagine a day when Muslims would not only be welcome in America, but also be afforded full and equal rights as American citizens. No sooner had I finished my presentation than I had my first question. 3 of them rolled into one and shot at me with indignation. Doesn't Islam believe in Sharia law and the oppression of women? Why should we protect Muslims? After all, they don't protect the rights of religious minorities. What are Muslims doing to protect Christians? To some extent, I had known these questions were coming. I have spent the past decade working for religious liberty, and one of the most consistent features of that public advocacy is the claim that Muslims, and I as a Muslim, don't deserve religious liberty. I'm not the only one to...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?